Ooh, all right. Is everyone here? Can you see yourself now? Are our audio levels pretty good? If you are here joining us, we are about to do some just fun little stuff before Halloween tomorrow, and maybe get to know us a little better, and maybe get to know you guys a little better. But yeah, I think tonight we're gonna start off with a candy tier list, which we already have pulled up and stuff. But yeah, so I'm Cody. I upload most of the videos on this channel, but you'll also see that my brother also has a couple of videos. His most recent one's the Disney one. He has a few more lined up. And then Haley has her cruise videos up and going on right now.
Yeah.
So that's all good stuff. All right, Haley, introduce yourself.
I'm Haley. I'm part of the videos. The Cody usually uploads. I make like background commentary. I mean, that's pretty much. I'm usually like, yeah, let's do this.
Is the music good for everyone in the background? Um, I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet compared to our audio. Do. All right, okay, let's start.
Okay.
So we have S tier, which means for super. We also have A for pretty damn good. B for, it's
It's
good but not
basic.
that great, basic. C for it's meh. It's alright. And F is
It's disgusting.
it's disgusting. And then we have Z, never had them. And there's a lot of I see that I've never had. So
Same.
let's get going.
All
I
right.
guess we'll start with this first one, which is 100 grand. What's your comment on 100 grand? Where would you place 100 grand, and why?
I will place them on never had them, and I think it's because I've never had them.
Say what now?
I've never had 100 grand.
You've really never had 100 grand?
I've never.
Like just never ever.
Ever. I've heard of them, but I have never had one. I've never tasted it. Yeah, no, never had 100 grand. What is it?
It's a caramel candy with like little rice, Rice crispy, um, rices in them.
I missed out then. That sounds really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Like the whole entire thing is like caramel, and then the top layer has like those crunchy little Rice crispy bites into it. I like them.
Oh, that'd be really good. Okay, well now I know after this, I gotta get one.
I'll probably put mine in. I do like them a lot. They do get stuck in your teeth, but they do taste good. I'll put them in A. I like them a lot.
A.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so the next one we have Three Musketeers. Where would you put it and why?
So I like them, but they're not like anything great to me. I think they're just okay. Um, I don't think they're a terrible candy bar. So I personally would put them in B.
B. When it comes to chocolate bars, that is my second favorite, so I have to put it in S. It is
And S.
one of my favorites. I remember when I was little, my mom always had like a bag of them, always sneak and grab them. They were so good.
All right, hold on. Getting some good feedback right now from Trevor. All right, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then I'll turn that up. All right, how does everything sound now? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Or is that too loud? I think that was too loud. All right. Okay. I think we're Gucci now. I think.
Gucci flip flop.
Okay.
Good.
Continuing on.
Airheads.
We'll just continue on. Cool. Airheads?
Airheads. I love airheads. You can't go wrong with them. So for me, I love all the flavors. So for me, that's going in A.
Yeah, I like them. They're going
Airheads
to. I
are
would say
so
the
good.
only thing that keeps them from being S for me is that they are a little rough sometimes when you're like trying to yank it or like
Some of
rip
them,
it.
like, they can get kind of hard.
I agree.
So yeah, I think that would be my same argument. That's why it's not an S. But it is a good candy, so A for sure.
All right, next we have the Airheads Extreme Ropes. Is that what that is?
Yes.
I put them in S. They are way too good.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing because oh, those are delicious.
I love me my sour candies. Sour candies for the win.
Same.
Yeah.
All right. Next, Almond Joy.
Almond Joy?
Uh-huh.
I'm not a fan of coconut, and I don't like the flaky, grainy taste that the texture of Almond Joys either. I will put them in an F. I don't like because when you chew it, like that coconut flaky grain like texture, it's like really, it feels weird in my mouth and against my teeth.
That's fair. I'm putting them in Z because I know I don't like coconut, so I've never ate them. Like I know what they are, and I didn't want to try it, so I have never tried them.
Never, ever tried them?
Not Almond Joy, no. Or Mounds. I was told what they are, and I was like,
Mounds are like kind of the same thing, huh?
yeah, I think they're supposed to be like sister candy bars.
Okay.
Altoids.
Altoids. If you're talking about the Altoids crystals, those are super good.
I think these are the mints.
Yeah, but the Altoid mint ones are they're very spicy. Like the peppermint and cinnamon is very spicy. So it kind of hurts. I'll put them in C. I like them, but I'll put them in C because I don't really ever eat them often. I don't remember the last time I even got an Altoids.
I'm gonna put them in C as well, but my reasoning is because I don't see them as candy. I see them more as like, if you have that breath, it's a quick, here you go. But it also, I'd prefer chewing gum rather than Altoids. So it's gonna be a C. Like, it's not gross, but I just don't see it as candy.
True. All right, next is Andes mints.
Olive
chocolate
Garden
mints.
chocolate.
So these, you get them from Olive Garden. I'm sure you can get them outside of Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah.
But I like them a lot, actually. I'll put them in B because I do like to snack on them if I have them. But I hardly ever go to Olive Garden. Only ever once in a while, maybe like twice a year. But I'll definitely grab like a stack of them as I'm leaving.
They're good. I think I'm gonna put them in C just because, yeah, they're good, but like, I'm not a big mint chocolate person. I don't know. They're exciting at Olive Garden, and I think that is the only time I'm ever excited by them. I do see them in stores, and I'm like, I'm gonna grab them. So C for me.
All right. Next,
Baby Bottle Pop.
I've only ever had these like maybe twice, 3 times in my life. And they're good in terms of, I don't know. So I like them, but they're, what's the word? I don't like the way you have to use them. It can get messy and really bad very quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put them in F. Although I do like them, but I'm putting them in F in terms of ranks because and then when you run out, no, Almond Joy's
No,
on
you
my
have
F.
Almond Joy. That's right. Never mind.
And then when you run out of powder, it's like kind of useless. Like, yeah, it's like a not popsicle, a lollipop at that
Sucker.
point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't like. If there's no gum in the middle of that thing, then I don't really want to eat it.
I'm putting them in B because I didn't have them a lot when I was younger. My mom never bought them for us, but I have them a couple times, I think during Halloween actually, and I love them. I actually like dipping it and like pretending like, this little sucker, and I don't know. And unlike Fun Dip, when you run out of the powder, the sucker actually still tastes good.
Yeah,
So
I will say
I'm
that
gonna
is
say
true.
it's a B for me.
All right, Baby Ruths. So the first time I really started eating these wasn't until probably middle school. And I was like, oh, I kind of get why people like this. Before, I didn't really understand. Like, as a kid, I was like, yeah, I don't want Baby Ruths. But, like, it's like
What is a baby Ruth?
so think of it as 100 grand, or, yeah, think of it as like 100 grand, mixed with, I guess, peanut butter. I think there's peanut butter in it. It's either peanut butter or it's like a different type of nougat.
Interesting.
And there's peanuts in it, so it's like a mixture of like Snickers, 100 grand, and whereas like it's like partially caramel, I think, and then partially peanut butter, and
Oh,
then
I've never
it's either
had it,
it's
so
either peanut butter or nougat, but it's not the same kind of nougat as Snickers.
okay. It's not
Um,
like a whipped nougat.
yeah, but
Yeah, I've never had them, so but that's
I'll
cool. I'll have to try that one.
I'll put them in B, dude. Already, there's 3 chocolate bars you never tried.
Yeah.
These say red vines. I don't know if these are just in general like red vines or if these are the black licorice red vines. But
I'm gonna say it's the black licorice because of the picture.
uh,
The licorice is definitely black.
well, I've never had the black licorice one. I've had the normal red vines, and normal red vines is basically just like a Twizzler, but not as
Definitely not
soft.
as good.
It's not as soft as a normal Twizzler,
I
I
don't like
think.
the taste of red vines.
I've never had the black licorice, but if it was normal red vines, I put them in F. I don't really like red vines at
I don't
all.
like red vines and I don't like black licorice, so for me it's going in F.
Yeah, F. I have them. I'll put them. I'll just put them in F because I have had red vines. It's not black licorice kind.
That's fair. All right, blow pop.
I'll put them in. I want to put them in B because I like them, but I want to put them in C because they're not that great. Because after you get to the center of the gum, the flavor goes away within like 2 minutes, and then you're just kind of chewing on nothing.
But it's a good poppin' gum.
But yeah, it tastes great whenever like the popsicle, or not popsicle, the lollipop itself is with the gum. But that flavor goes away so fast. So that's why I think I put it in C.
I'm putting it in B because I love the flavor and it's a good popping gum. You can make good bubbles with it.
Like, C doesn't mean I don't not like it. That's just where it is for me.
I get that. All right, Boston baked beans. It's a candy
That's a
coated peanut.
candy?
Yeah, it's candy
Baked
coated peanut.
beans?
No, it's not an actual bean.
Oh. Well, I've never had these. I've never even heard of them.
I've had them a couple times. They're not disgusting, but they're not my favorite. Like they have a little bit of a sweetness to it. It's going in C. It's nothing exciting, but I don't hate them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, bottle caps. I don't know, man. I do like them, but I don't ever hardly get them. And every time I get bottle caps, they're never in the flavors that I want them to be in. It's always like the root beer flavor or grape.
Ugh.
I hardly ever get the other flavors. I'm like, dude, come on.
You're like, give me some variety.
Yeah. And it's
So
always
where you
like
putting it?
3 pieces, I've never had the big box one. It's always been like those
Oh,
small, like that you get for Halloween or something like that.
yeah.
So I'm putting them in C. Because I don't think they're bad, but I just don't eat them enough to really like them, I guess.
That's fair. I think I'm gonna put them in C too because I I think I've only had them once, and they weren't gross. Like I didn't hate them, but I don't know. They didn't give me like much to remember them by. Like I'm not like, oh, I need to go get some bottle caps. So,
True.
but I know I didn't hate it, so I'm gonna put it in C.
All right, next is Butterfinger.
Oh.
So I have a story with Butterfinger. As a kid, I used to really not like them. Because I think it hurt my teeth as a kid. Because I tried biting into it, and it's weird. Because it's like paper mache kind of layered, where like
Mm-hmm.
they'll break apart and brittle up, but then like the center of it's like hard as heck and will like stay like pretty solid, but around it like it crumbles apart. So as
Yeah.
a kid, that's why I hated it, and like I don't know. But as I got older, I actually do like them. Like they're pretty
They
good,
grew on you,
and
right?
then they're really great in McFlurries at McDonald's
Yeah.
or at Sonic. But so I'm gonna put them in B because I think they're not that bad.
Okay.
They're cool.
I'm gonna put them in A. I really enjoy Butterfingers. Um, Actually, the very first time I ever had, I, I guess, a Butterfinger was at some restaurant that had shakes.
Steak and
But they
Shake.
had a yes, steak and shake. But they had a Butterfinger shake. I was like, I'm gonna try it, and I really, really loved it. And from then on, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna keep eating these candy bars. So they're going in A for me. I really like them.
Yeah, dude, Butterfingers are dope.
They are. All right, we've gone to the controversial candy corn.
Okay, I think a couple of my friends actually like. I think a couple of my friends actually like candy
Candy
corn.
corn.
I think Luke's one of them. I believe. I believe Luke's one of them. I personally, I just can't get behind the taste of them, so I'm putting them in F. I just can't do it. I don't like the taste,
I've learned one thing in this world when it comes to this candy: you either love them or you hate them.
and
And I
I
don't
hate them.
under. I was gonna say I don't understand the people that love them because that's a hard no for me. I'm gonna say pass. So that's going
Agreed.
in F for me.
All right, all right. Next. Oh, are these marshmallow candies? What does the name say?
Can't see.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Charleston Chew? Is that what it
Yeah,
says?
they're kind of. I think they're like vanilla chewy, like vanilla. I think like think of the texture of Haichu,
Oh,
but it's vanilla and then covered in chocolate.
interesting. Have you had them before?
I think I've had them, and I think I didn't like them. I'm
Oh,
gonna put
so
them in
you
F.
F. I'm putting them in Z. I honestly I've never even heard of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cookie dough bites or chocolate chip cookie dough bites.
I don't think I've ever had these.
Me either, and I'm kind of sad because that sounds good.
I like cookie dough.
Me too. I want. Where do you find this? Because I want this. I want to try this ASAP.
What's it called? I I always get cookie dough in my frozen yogurts. When I get frozen yogurt, I put the cookie dough toppings in there.
Okay.
So I like them. I like them a
I
lot.
like cookie dough. Cookie dough bites are good. Or I'm sorry. Cookie dough bites sound good. Cookie dough is good. All
Yes.
right.
Yes, I agree.
Crunch.
Crunch.
Mm-hmm. It's like the candy bar crunch. What's next?
Let's see. Crunch. I love Crunch. I freaking love Crunch. No, I've ever since I was a kid, and they had the Crunch in the tinfoil wrappers. They're
Oh
huge.
yes.
Ew, I love them. I love Crunch. I put them in A.
Oh, the way you're going off, I was really expecting you to put that in S.
'Cause I don't. I haven't had a Crunch in a while, but it has to be the thin barred one. I do eat the small ones,
Uh-huh.
but because they're small, like because of their size, they make them thicker, and I think that uh, isn't the proper way to eat Crunch. The proper way is to have the big rectangle thin one. It tastes so much different. It tastes very different than the small tiny ones. It's so good. But when it comes to the small tiny ones, I don't think they're as good. So I think that's why I kind of put them in A. Because if it doesn't translate well in a small form factor, then it's not gonna be S.
Gotcha. I think I'm gonna put them in A as well, because growing up, this actually was my favorite. I don't think it's S material, but it is still really good. I think if it had any kind of filling, it would probably make it an S. But because it's just like, what is it, like little rice pops in it or whatever?
I think so.
Is that what's in it? It's good. It doesn't deserve S, but it definitely deserves an A.
Trevor does say, here, let me see, look real fast. Is it down in here? It's not down in here. But at the movie theaters, you can get them. Bunch of Crunch is pretty good. Have you ever had Bunch of Crunch? They're just they're tiny little like balls.
The little balls? Yes.
Yeah. I would say, I feel like when I eat them though, and then like I look at my hands like maybe 5 minutes later at the movie theater, my hand just looks like covered in like dookie.
Covered. You look like a little kid with like, chocolate. Yeah. Don't they make like Crunch ice cream or something?
I think so.
Because I really like the Crunch ice cream.
I think they make Crunch ice cream.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm thinking of Dibs. That's something different. Okay, right. Next candy.
Next is Dots. Okay, so Dots reminds me that I think they are the same thing anyways, but maybe they're not. But in Edna and Eddie, Rolf would be like, ooh, Jujus, and like eat those.
Yes!
You son of a Shabbat! He'd be like, Jujus, I like Jujus. So,
I always thought of Dots too when he said that.
I always thought of Dots, and it made me want to eat Dots, but eating Dots, it doesn't taste as good as they look, in my opinion.
You broke my heart.
You love Dots? Then I
love Dots.
I kind of hate the fact that they get so stuck to your teeth as well. It's like mega stuck.
I would trade like good candy in my Halloween bag with my siblings to get their Dots. That's how much I love Dots.
Yeah. Like I like them, but so for me personally, I'm putting Dots in C because they don't taste as good as they look. They do have good childhood memories, but if they made a sour version, then it's gonna go higher automatically. If there's a sour version of a candy, it will go higher automatically.
Mine's going in S. That is one of my favorites. Oh, love Dots.
Good.
I will still try other good candy to get your Dots.
Can I have all my Dots?
Sounds good to me. All right, Dum Dum Lollipops. I think those were those called, right? Dum Dums?
Yeah, Dum Dums. I only ever eat the strawberry, lemon, pink lemonade, and the blue raspberry ones. I don't like eating any of the other ones. I like eating the pink colored ones and the blue. Except cotton candy. Cotton candy is such a weird flavor.
Cotton candy's kind of gross.
Yeah, it's really nasty to me. So I'm putting Dum Dums in. I don't know. I'm debating between C and F.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I think F is one of those things where you're like, I will not eat them.
True.
So,
okay.
If someone offers you one of the flavors that you mentioned, would you eat it?
Yes. Okay. I'll put it in C.
Yeah, I was gonna say put it in C. I'm gonna put it in C just because I don't go out of my way to get them. They're not something that excites me. Like when I went trick or treating, I was like, oh, okay. The only time I actually eat them is if a restaurant offers it. I'm just gonna be like, ooh.
Yeah, and you know what kind of restaurants offer them typically? Freaking Asian buffets. You're always leaving. There's either Dum Dums or even Asian restaurants in general. It's Dum Dums or
Or like those
Mints.
little
Those
mints.
mints.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah. So that's going in C for me.
Okay. All
All
right.
right, the
Next.
Ferrero.
Yeah,
I
these
can
like
never pronounce
me
these.
neither. But there's those. They're the fancy hollow chocolates that have like it's like
Like
a
nuts
it's
on
like
them,
a it's like
coated in chocolate.
yeah, it's like a waffle. What would you call it? Like a waffle wafer outer shell
Yeah. Yeah,
with
yeah.
nuts, and then the inside is it a nut on the inside? Like a chocolate nut covered nut? Like what's on the
I don't think
inside?
it's kind of it's hollow. If I
Yeah,
remember right, it's hollow.
but there is something in the middle.
Chocolate.
I think they make
For
different
me,
kinds, but
for me, this is gonna go in A. One, I love these. I usually have some during Christmas time, and then fun fact, my senior year, these chocolates were how I got asked to prom with some chicken nuggets. So it's got good memories for me. It's going in A.
for me, I used to eat these a lot, but I don't eat them as often now. But I do like them, so I'm putting them in B. B. So next is Fireball. These little freaking candies were, as a kid, you're like, ooh, they're so spicy, ooh. But I don't know, they're not too bad now.
Yeah.
But also I don't eat them ever really. Will I eat them if someone gave it to me? Maybe. I don't think they're terrible, so I'm putting them C. I don't think they're like, I'm not gonna eat them, but
I'm gonna put them. I'm not gonna eat them, and also if someone handed them like to me, I still won't eat them. It's not that I hate them; they're just, I don't know. I have no desire to eat this candy, so I'm putting them in F.
Trevor said your dots take. He said that's a no from me, dog.
Well, then give me all your dots, bro. I'll take them.
All right, Fun Dip. I like Fun Dip. Eating the stick alone is disgusting, and they never give you enough powder in them ever.
No.
So as a candy, I'm putting them in C, because although they're great, it's just pixie stick dust, you know. But they never give you enough in the packet, and then the stick itself by itself kind of tastes. It's like it's sugar, but it's not like mega sweet, but it's also not flavorful.
Yeah.
So I'm putting them in C.
I'm gonna put them in C too. Same argument. The stick itself is gross. I don't like the texture. I don't like the flavor by itself. And yeah, they never give enough powder, so you get like a good 4 dips, and then you're pretty much just scraping the bag to get anything else out. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in C.
All right. So Ghirardelli chocolate. Is this the caramel version or?
Yeah, it's the caramel one.
You know, I'll be honest. These things are a little too rich for me.
That's fair.
They're not terrible tasting, but I don't eat them often, ever. But I will eat them if I had to, or if I like was interested enough. I will eat them, but they're not F. But I'll put them in C for me.
For me, I agree. They are really sweet. But every now and then, I think my mom always puts them. Santa Claus always puts them in my stocking. And I'll eat them. I love them, but they're not like they're expensive. They're an expensive kind of chocolate, so they're gonna go in B just because I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're good and creamy. All right, next we have Gobstopper.
Gobstoppers. Gobstoppers. Oopsies. My bad. Accidentally.
It's all good.
My friend Dylan is like, better move those dots up, man.
He
I'm sorry, dude.
understands.
I'm sorry,
Good.
dude. Dots are, they're. So here's the baseline, Dylan. Dots are. C, it means I will eat them. It doesn't mean they're like terrible, but it means I don't like them as much as the other ones.
Dots are top tier.
No. All right, all right.
Only people with intellect know that.
Um. All right. So we have gobstoppers.
Gobstoppers.
Gobstoppers. I will say I feel like on occasions, I felt like I've almost broken my teeth on them, but I do like them. Only if I put like a bunch in my freaking mouth. But that's about it.
Yeah.
So, they are flavorful though. Actually, my friend Dylan used to eat like or have a ton of gobstoppers all the time, and we would eat them. So
Really?
for the memories, I'm putting them in B because I do like them though, and they are sour. I like how sour they are once you get to the core.
Are they sour?
Yeah, on the outside it's sweet, but then when you get to the core, it becomes a bit sour.
I have never had them. I straight up asked before we started this. I was like, "Are these the ones that are chewy?" And he was like, "You're gonna break your teeth." I was like, "All right, well then I've never had these."
You never had gobstoppers, so that's right. That's right.
Yeah, no. Goobers. I don't think I've had a goober.
I've never had a goober either.
Beaver.
So I'm putting it there. I mean,
Um.
they sound interesting.
I mean, they look like they'd be yummy. Maybe. What's a goober?
It looks like chocolate. All right, but next we have Good and Plenty. Are these the same people that make Mike and Ike's?
I think so. It looks like it. It's like the same shape and anything and everything.
Well, if it's, I wonder what flavors they are. It could be either two flavors, cotton candy, or I can see it being like strawberry and something.
Strawberry. Yeah, I was gonna say cotton candy or strawberry, but I've never had these.
I've never had them either.
3 in a row for me. Jeez. All right, gummy bears. Haribo gold bears. For me, I think I'm gonna put these in. Oh, let's see.
Haribo gummy bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in B. They're a basic one. I feel like this is something most people have had. They're good. They're like a nice little snack every now and then. And I will buy them. So yeah, I'm gonna put them in B.
Yeah, I'm putting them in B because I do like them and I'll eat them. But even if you got the sour version of it, it's still a B because it's not even that sour.
They make sour gummy bears?
Yes, and I wish they would pack a punch.
That.
I wish they would pack a punch in terms of being sour, but they just don't. They missed the mark on that one. Oh, so Dylan says the Good and Plenty are black licorice.
Oh, then they deserve an F.
Well, we never had them, but
I know,
yeah.
they're gonna stay in Z, but if I had
Ew.
them, F.
Ewy, grody. Okay. Next, we got
Gummy
Black
worms.
Forest gummy worms. I love gummy worms. I've never had a bad gummy worm, so I'm gonna put in B. So
I'm gonna say the same thing. B. Gummy worms are good. Kind of same argument with gummy bears. I feel like most people have had them, and like you said, I've never had a bad gummy bear.
all right, so Heath, I think sometimes can be controversial in terms of like just what people like. Mm-hmm. It's toffee with a little tiny layer of caramel, and then it's chocolate. I'll put them in S because they're the one chocolate bar. I don't even know if you call it chocolate bar, but like toffee bar, or I just enjoy eating. These get stuck in your teeth like none other, so it's kind of annoying. But I like the flavor of it. It's not an overbearing toffee, and they're thin and small. So usually, if you get the small kinds, I know they make a bigger, like 4-inch version that you can buy, but I typically don't ever eat that one. But I like how small they are because you can just kind of start just chowing down.
Yeah. I think for me, I love the flavor of Heath, but I cannot eat them because I have really sensitive teeth and they hurt so bad to eat. which breaks my heart because they are so delicious. They're actually my mom's favorite, but so it's gonna go on B for me just because it hurts to eat.
Yeah, I mean, and they're. I would say, although they do make ice creams with them, make sure when you're eating them with ice cream, they're like really like the tiny, like, you know, when they're like crushed. Because if you eat them like in squares or something, like in giant, the actual size,
It's gonna make them hard.
it's gonna make them hard and it's gonna hurt your teeth.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would make them like really hard.
Next is Hershey's. You know, nothing wrong with Hershey's. I like Hershey's. Actually, I have a Hershey's Kisses right here, right next to me. So, they're good. I'm putting them in A.
I'm putting them in S. They are delicious. You can use them for everything. S'mores, baking, eating by himself. I actually love them so much, I named my dog after it. So they are an S for me. Next, Haichu.
I love high chews.
I love Haichus.
All flavors.
Yes.
I'll put them in S. I like sour. Even though not all of them are sour. They make a sour version of these. But even
the regulars sometimes can be kind of sour.
Yeah, I would say even the regular those can be sour. So that's why I think I put them in S. I like the flavors.
And yes, the flavors, they're nice and chewy.
Soft.
And they're fun sized. Yeah, they're an S for me too.
Alright, hot tamales. This is another like childhood memories. Me and my friend Dylan would usually eat a bunch of these, and they do get spicy. But I typically don't eat a lot of cinnamon candy, but I'll put them in B because I like them and
the memories.
memories.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be the same argument as Fireball. They're not disgusting, but I'm also not gonna eat them. They're not my favorite. So F.
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 Yep. Next is Jelly Belly. Personally, I put them in F because I don't know. I don't really like eating jelly beans all that much.
Not even the Harry Potter ones?
I'm too scared to eat those ones. I have a Bean Boozled in my closet right now. Because I think it's in my closet or I threw them away. But my mom got me one.
But you're scared.
Yeah.
You're scared to have the nasty ones?
Yeah. But this is Jelly Belly. You know, it's a little different from Bean Boozled and everything.
These are all supposed to be the good ones.
Yeah.
But you're putting them in F?
I'm putting them in F. I'm not too much of a jelly bean kind of guy.
I'm going to put them in C. They're definitely not my favorite candy at all. But every now and then I have just like I want jelly beans, and I'll eat them. And then I'll stop for like a few months, and then I'll be like,
unless they made a full bag of sour jelly beans, then maybe I might be interested. But other than that,
I was like, I'm waiting for him to say sour jelly beans. Yeah, they're not disgusting, but they're not amazing. So C for me. All right, Jolly Ranchers. I am gonna put Jolly Ranchers in A. I love Jolly Ranchers. All flavors. They're a long-lasting candy because I don't chew them. If you chew them, they're stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
But they have never disappointed me. I love them. They're going to be an A.
I don't know. Where do I want to put them? I do like them. I don't remember the last time I had one, though. It's been a while. I do like the flavors.
Mm-hmm. They're good.
A or B? Because B just means they're good, but they're not like great. And A means like they're great.
They're great. They're just not your favorite.
Yeah. I'm gonna put them in B then because I like them, but I'm not like gonna be overly torn about it if I don't get one.
Juicy Drop Pop.
Juicy Drop Pop. You know, I've never. This is the same thing with baby bottle pops. I don't ever eat them enough. I've only had one. Maybe actually, I've probably only ever had one in my entire life. So
really?
Yeah. And it's the same thing. It's messy. It can get messy, and then your heart you want more of that the juice. but then there's never enough juice in proportion to the pop. So I'm gonna put them in F.
Are they all sour?
I think so.
Or they're only
I think
okay?
they're all sour.
I've gotten them twice, and I love them. The very first time I got it, though, because in the commercial they're like, "Yeah, you can put the cap on and save it for later," and I was like, "All right, bet." And I did that, and then later came around, and I tried to take the cap off, and the candy it broke inside it, and I never got to finish the candy. I was so sad. So it's delicious, and that's kind of a bummer about it. So instead of A, I think I'm putting it in B with Baby Bottle Pop. So I still really love candy. Pop. Baby Bottle Pop.
You can twist it.
You can dip it, lick it, and munch it.
I was thinking of Bop It for a second.
You can twist it.
Okay, Junior Mints, I think they're F.
I'm gonna say F. I don't like them.
Yeah, I just don't like them.
Mm-mm.
I think do they use dark chocolate on those?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like dark chocolate.
I think that's why they're F.
I'm not a huge, like I said before, I'm not a huge mint person with candy, so F.
What are these next ones? Are these just chocolate
eggs
or are these
I think
Cadbury's?
No, it's not Cadbury. It's a newer candy.
All right, well, never had them, so.
I've never had them, but I heard they're good.
Well, Hershey Kisses. A.
I was gonna say, you just said you had them.
Yep. Pretty damn good.
I'm gonna say A. I really like the cookies and cream Hershey Kisses.
Yes,
those are probably my
best.
favorite.
All right, Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
As one of my good friends says, he thinks they're very dry because it's just like a wafer and they don't pack a punch of like a good chocolate bar. That's what his argument was.
I can see where he's coming from.
But I like them. I eat them. I would put them in B or A. Let's see. Because they are good, but to me, they're so close to being great, but they're not great, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm putting them in B.
I'm gonna put them in A. I think they're one of the OG candies, like one of the first chocolate candies that I had, like that I had when I was younger. They're good. They're simple. I pretty much have them every time I come over to your house, so they're an A. They're good.
Yeah, I think they're great.
Krabby Patty sliders.
Those are dog shit. It's so like they're funny, like they're gummies, but they taste like nothing. You have to admit they taste like nothing.
Yeah, they don't really have much flavor.
There's no flavor, and it's so hard to eat them as like the full thing. Like they just end up folding over and like slipping out. Like,
nah, I'm determined. I'm holding them tight. I'm determined to eat them the way they're supposed to be eaten. All right, where would you put it?
I'm putting them in F. They do not taste
F?
great. Yes.
I'm putting them in C.
They're funny and cute for me, but they do not taste great at all. They are complete and utter dog shit.
Because they're so fun, I think they redeem themselves a little bit from an F. So I'm going to put them in C, because if I get them in my Halloween bag, I'm going to eat them.
All right.
Crackle.
Crackle?
I know I've had it before, but I don't remember what it is.
So Crackles are Hershey's version of Crunch.
Okay.
I like them. I'll put them in A. I like them. I think they're great.
I mean, I don't eat them very often though, so and I will choose a Crunch over Crackle. I'm putting it in B.
I will choose a Crunch over Crackle, but yes.
Laffy Taffy.
I like them all. The banana one is not terrible.
It is terrible.
But I definitely don't eat them as much at all. But I like Laffy Taffies. I will put them in B because I don't get them as much as anything else. Like, yeah, I don't get them as often.
I'm gonna put them in C. Like, if someone gives them to me, I will eat it unless it's banana. I will not do the banana.
Yeah.
But I'm not super excited about them.
Yeah. All right, lemon
Alright.
heads. So there is a difference between the lemon heads that are in the boxes and then the lemon heads that come in the. I mean, they're still in a box technically, but the big lemon heads and the small lemon heads. I prefer the big lemon heads over the small ones.
Hmm.
And I think they came out as the big ones first before they came out with the small ones. Unless I'm wrong. So I'm going to judge it based off of the big ones.
Okay.
And I like them a lot. I think they taste great. And then you get to the center and it's like a hard. Because the coating of it, it's hard, but it's kind of soft where you can like use your teeth to scrape off the sour like layer.
Yeah.
And then when you get to that hard layer, then it's like a hard candy. And
Gotcha.
you can just suck on the entire thing. So,
I've never had them.
but
Yeah.
wow,
They sound good. I'm down to try them, but I've never had them.
that's crazy.
Where are you gonna put them?
I put them in B.
B? Alright. Alright, lifesavers. These are the hard ones.
Lifesavers, the hard ones.
Yeah. For me personally, I love lightsavers. I think they have a really good flavor.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put them in A. I get them every year in my stocking. Besides the pineapple flavor, I love them all.
I will agree. The pineapple flavor of lifesavers suck,
It's nasty.
but I don't get the hard ones often, so I'll put them in C.
All right, and then we have the gummy lifesavers.
Do you think this is just regular gummies, or would these be like ink sour included?
These are just regular.
Okay. Well, if it's regular, same thing. C. I don't get them often. I only get the sour ones. Me.
I don't think the gummies. Oh, go ahead.
So
Sorry.
for the gummy ones, I would always go to 7-Eleven and get the sour gummies. I wasted so much money on those.
I didn't know lifesavers had sour gummies. That's actually interesting.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the gummies, I don't know what they do, but that flavor from the hard ones just disappear. I think the gummies taste nasty. So I'm putting them in F. Which is surprising because I love gummies, but I don't know, lifesaver gummies are gross.
No, that's fair. All right,
Yeah.
these next ones, I like the white chocolate one of these, but I don't like the other ones. They're
None of them?
I don't like the caramel filled ones. I like the normal milk chocolate ones. Like these in general are just great because they melt in your mouth, but
Yes.
I put them in B.
I'm gonna put them in A. Because I think the flavor of the chocolate and the creaminess is just wonderful. And the only one that I don't care for is dark chocolate, just because I don't like dark chocolate. So it deserves an A.
Same,
Actually,
but
no. It's going in S. I love these. Anytime I see them, I'm gonna down the bag.
I love the white chocolate ones. I would put the white chocolate ones in S, but
White chocolate's
since
good.
since these are the caramel ones, I'm not too keen on that one.
Oh,
All right, Mamba. Mambas are somewhat like Starburst, right?
I don't know. I've never had it. It's going in Z.
I'll put them in C, just because I don't think they hit the right notes.
That's fair.
Like, they miss a little bit. I could be wrong though. I can't remember what. I know I've had it once before though.
All right. Mike and Ike's.
I like Mike
They
and
are-
Ike's, especially the sour ones. So good.
I don't think these are sour though, so you have to judge based on the regular.
Ah. Okay. Well, based on regular, I'll put them in C because I never seek out regular Mike and Ike's.
I am gonna put them in F because I think they are disgusting.
Oh wowie.
Yeah, they're nasty. Milk
Alright.
duds.
Milk duds. I'm putting them in F. I don't like chewing on them. They get stuck in your and then they get stuck to the point where like you have to try so hard to separate your top teeth from the bottom teeth, and you're like, ah, you feel like
That's
you're gonna yank
true.
out a tooth. So I'm putting them in F.
I think because of that reason, I'm gonna put them in B. I love the flavor of them, but I do hate that they get stuck in your teeth.
Man.
So they're B.
There's a movie called Kung Pao, which I've told you about.
Yeah.
There's a scene though, where, like there's an intermission in the movie, and they're like, go get your popcorn, whatever. He's like, don't forget your candy. And this guy's like, my nipples look like milk duds. It's so funny. It's so random, but it's great.
That's funny. Milky Way.
Milky Way. They're good.
I'm gonna take over. I'm putting it in S. This is my absolute #1 favorite candy.
My friend Dylan knows. We'd watch that movie all the time, and every time, my nipples look like milk duds. And you're like, what the fudge? It's so
I need
funny.
to see this movie because that's funny.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right. Milky Way for you was S.
Yes, this is the #1 favorite.
I like them. I don't think they're like great. They're the same as like Three Musketeers. They're good.
They're basically
but-
a Three Musketeers with caramel.
Yeah, I guess that's like the proper way to say it. Like
That's
that's
literally
all
what it is. Mm-hmm.
So they're good. I'll put them in there.
Where?
All right. B. I put them in B. Next.
M&Ms.
M&Ms.
Regular M&Ms.
Regular. I put in B. I like them.
I'm gonna say the same.
Not as great as minis.
Minis are top tier.
All right, peanut M&Ms. I also put in B. I like them, but they're a little like they're just hard because obviously there's peanut in it. But like, but I hate when they like get stuck in your throat and it makes you like cough. And, like,
I know.
So that's.
I'm gonna put them in C just because. Yeah, it's one. I'm not gonna buy them myself. If someone gives them to me, I'll eat them. But I don't know. I feel like the peanut kind of ruins it for me.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Goodbar. This was basically, which is weird because this is with peanuts. Mr. Goodbar is Hershey bar with peanuts, because they do make Hershey bars with almonds, but that's different.
Oh, those are good.
That's just a Hershey bar with almonds. So Mr.
Yeah.
Goodbar's with peanuts, and I like them, but for some reason I think these melt faster in your hands than the other ones, and it's weird.
Do they?
I don't know if you've noticed. Mr. Goodbar's like melt faster than all the other Hershey bars when they're in your hand. But I like them. I'll put them in B.
I think I've only had them once, and they didn't really have much of an impact on me, so I won't put them in F, because I don't think I hated them, but they're not exciting to me, so they're gonna C.
See?
C.
Yeah.
Alright, what is this next one?
This next one?
Yeah. I genuinely can't tell what that is.
They sort of look like Smarties, but they're not Smarties. It's like a thin version of Smarties. Oh well, never had them, so I'll put them in.
I've never had them. Z. Oh, the thing gets bigger. Cool. Alright, nerds. Alright, these are just the loose nerds.
A tier for me. I like nerds.
I'm gonna say B. They're not like the best, but I will eat them.
I like Munchdown Nerds. And then Nerds Rope.
I was gonna say when I was younger in elementary school, if you were like, for some reason, all the kids would be like, if you're eating nerds, that means you're a nerd. And it was such a bad thing. So everyone's like, if you ate nerds, they would secretly eat them.
Children. They are children.
Nerds Rope is an A for me. I don't know what it is about that gummy, but it makes it better.
Nerds Rope is an S for me. I love them. I don't know what that rope is, but it makes it better.
It just complements it.
All right.
What's this next one? It looks like off-brand Starburst.
They're Nowrators. They're bigger, but they're rougher.
Oh,
they're harder, and
they're hard.
But they are more sour. So I like them. I'll put them in A.
They always hurt my teeth. I'm putting them in C.
My only gripe about them is when you try to take the wrapper off, it always tends to
stick on it,
and it's annoying.
So you have to just eat it with the paper.
Yeah.
All right, these next ones are like those orange gummies, right?
Let's see.
I don't know the name.
Let's move mine over. So we can look at yours. I'll do this. I'll just leave it. All right. Your what? Next one is
the next one is like orange gummies. I don't remember the name.
I know I've had them before, but I don't ever really eat them. I've had them like once. So I'll put it in F, just because they're too thick. And
Oh
they don't really,
yeah.
like, I don't want to eat fruit.
I don't
I
like the
would,
artificial flavor
yeah,
of
yeah.
orange.
It just tastes weird.
Yeah.
F.
It's an F for me.
Alright, paydays. So this one's like
Never had them.
it's kind of like a Babe Ruth, basically, but more peanuts, and it's not covered in chocolate. I don't
Mm.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it just like caramel and peanut butter?
Yeah. So
I've never had them, but I remember the commercial.
I mean, they're not. Yeah, I'll put them in C just because I would eat it. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not. It's not like I'm never gonna like. Ew, no.
Yeah. All right, Peeps.
I'm not a marshmallow guy in terms of candy. I don't want my candy to be marshmallow because to me that's not candy. So I put them in F.
I feel like Peeps has the same issue as candy corn. People either love them or they hate them. I'm one of those who hates them. I hate the flavor. They're not sweet. They don't have good flavor. I don't know. It's not a texture thing. It's just, ugh.
No, I agree. I agree.
It's just a gross thing.
I feel. All right, Pez. I love Pez. You know, I love Pez.
You do love Pez.
I'm addicted to just eating them right away.
Let me ask you an A.
Yeah, I'll put them in A.
The only thing I like about Pez are the little figures that you get with them. Otherwise, candy I really don't like. So I'm putting them in F.
F.
Yeah, I give you all my Pez candy. I just keep the little figures. Pixie sticks.
Pixie sticks. They're a better version of Fun Dip, but I still put them in C because I don't eat them as often.
Oh, I love pixie sticks. They're going in B for me.
It's hard because if you ever get that wrapper wet in any way, it's so like
You're
so
done.
annoying. You're done. You have to
You either have to like rip it more.
More. Ugh.
I like the
Alright.
big plastic ones though.
Yeah, those are good.
Those ones are nice.
All right, Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks. I love Pop Rocks. I'm putting these in A. Anytime I get them, I'll purposely just sit there with my mouth open and let it go.
Yeah, I do like them. I don't remember the last time I had them, but I like them a lot as well.
I've never had one that had a bad flavor. Like they're good.
Oh, like
And they're fun.
I could see the argument of it just tastes too artificial and it's like straight up diabetes, but I will also put them. I will also put them in A. I like them. They're fun.
They're fun. They're fun candy.
All
Push
right,
Pop.
Push Pop. These face the same problem that I have with Baby Bottle Pop and Juicy Drop. They're too messy, man. They're too messy. And then they sometimes get stuck when you try to save them for later.
The lid, yes.
So
They're gonna go in B for me.
your fingers just like destroyed. Sticky.
I remember
It's always sticky.
in middle school, people would like lick them to make them all pointy, and they're like, "I'm gonna shank you." I'm like, "Bro, that's a push pop. What are you doing?"
Imagine getting stabbed with the Push Pop.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
Because you can make them sharp.
Yeah.
A drink break.
Yep. Drink break. Oh, here's a Cozy Shark mug thing, cup. What do they call them? Tumbler. Here. Well, say, oh, it's backwards. I need to flip it. But
That you got for your birthday.
yep. Okay. Knox. No, Knox. Next. Raisinets. I had them once. I don't really like chocolate covered raisins, but I'll put them in F.
Raisinets. I hate raisins. So I've never even tried these because I know I wouldn't like them. So they're going in Z. But if not Z, it would have been F.
Okay.
Oh, we are
so
on
these-
to regular red
These are
vines.
regular red vines. Yeah.
Same argument I made earlier. I hate them. They're going in F.
I don't hate them, but I will choose not to eat them. Like I don't want to eat them. So
Well, I got them once because they were cheaper than Twizzlers, and I was like, you know what? Let me save some money. I'll try Red Vines because I thought they were just maybe like an off-brand. No, they took a bite and I was like, oh, these taste nasty. Like they don't taste anything like Twizzlers. They're gross.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
All right. Okay.
Reese's. Reese's are gonna go an A for me. I feel like these are a solid, good candy, good chocolate to peanut butter ratio. They're the OG, one of the first ones that I've tried, so they're an A for me.
And these are the mini cups.
Are they mini?
Yeah, these are the mini cups.
Even better!
Yeah, I like the mini cups better than the normal ones.
Yeah, same. So definitely an A.
Alright, ring pops. Ring poops.
A. I always felt so cool when I had these.
They were kind of annoying to eat because they're really big and they're kind of like the edges of them are really like sharp. Well,
Yeah.
not that they're sharp, but they're really like it's an angle, like it's an edge. So it kind of hurt like the freaking, the when you put trying to suck on it, it kind of hurts.
You know what? Actually, I want to change mine.
I put them in C.
I want to put mine in B, because they are good. I love the flavor. However, they get messy. They get all over your finger if you wear them like an actual ring. They're messy, so I'm gonna go with B.
Not as messy as the other ones, but I'll put them in C because they're not as messy. All right, Rolos. I don't eat Rolos. I put them in F.
I really enjoy Rolos. I'm gonna put them in B, just because they do get stuck in your teeth. What's this next one? Runts?
Runts, yeah. You get these were like in the malls and stuff.
Oh, the little twisty that you put a quarter. Oh,
yeah. But also, but they have them like in normal stuff too.
I've never actually seen them in normal.
So think of like a hard candy version of Laffy Taffies. And I would always skip the bananas. But I put them in C. They're not great or anything, but
that's funny. I've only ever seen them in the quarter dispenser things, but they're gross. I'm putting them in F.
I like them.
Skittles.
I'll put the normal Skittles. I'll put them in B.
Okay. I'm putting normal Skittles in S because they are one of my favorites.
I like sour Skittles. I like the blue Skittles. I like the purple Skittles. But when it comes to normal Skittles, like they're good. But if it's the other flavors, damn straight I'm getting those other ones.
Nah. I think I would have trouble choosing the red Skittle, like the normal Skittles, and then the purple bag Skittles are my top favorite out of the Skittles.
All right, Snickers.
That's my guinea pig name, named her after this.
I'm putting Snickers in B.
I'm putting Snickers in C. I like them, but I'm not gonna. That's definitely never gonna be my first choice.
Yeah. I don't know what the. Oh, this is that. This is that one like. I don't know what this is.
I don't either. I don't think I've had them before, so I'm gonna put them in Z.
Put them in Z. All right, Sour Punch straws. I'm putting them in. I'm putting them in S tier.
You know what? I'm gonna follow you there.
I love Sour Punch straws.
Those are so good. Yeah, S.
S it is.
All right, what is this called? I've had this before. It's like the goo stuff.
I've never had these before.
They are not that exciting.
I'm open to try them, but I've never had them before.
I'll say they're very... I had the green apple one. It's extremely artificial flavoring. It's just goop. Texture's kind of awkward.
It's just goop.
It literally is just goop. I'm gonna put it in C. I wasn't like super impressed with them, but they weren't disgusting. Sour Patch Kids. They're going in S.
Yes, I love Sour Patch.
Yes.
S.
Yes, for sure.
Is. They're great. Sour. Sprees. Are these the hard sprees or the chewy sprees?
Let's say chewy.
Okay. Well, I'm putting them in S. I love them.
Really?
Yeah, I love sprees.
I think I've only ever had them once, and they didn't leave much of an impact, so I'm putting them in C.
Starburst. I'm putting them in
S.
A. I love
Well,
Starburst,
actually,
but I wish. I don't know. There's something about them that I wish there was like something like a step forward, but they've, yeah, I don't know.
I'm
They
gonna put
stay
them
in
in A.
A for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do A. Because sometimes, like, I really don't like the orange, and I think that's what makes it not an S.
Just sometimes I'm not in the mood for it, and that's what makes it an A for me, and not an S. Because I'm just like, I don't want to
That's
eat
fair.
that. All right.
Or
Oh,
these strawberry candies I
yes.
only ever
They're
see in
chewy.
grandma's houses.
Hey, I used to have them a lot, and they're like chewy and soft on the inside. Like it's hard on the outside, but then like once you get through the core, it's like chewy and soft, and like there's like a little filling in there.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
them.
gonna say C. They're never exciting for me.
I'm putting them in A. I love them. Sugar
Sugar
babies.
babies.
Um.
So, okay, if you've had a sugar daddy, does that count as you've tried them? Because I haven't had sugar babies, but I've had the sugar daddy.
Wow. You have a sugar daddy?
I wish. I'm kidding. So we can pay for our trips.
Yeah. All right. I've never had a sugar babies. I guess
But
they're
like
just
if
small
you,
versions of sugar daddies.
yes, they are. That's why I'm asking if I've had a sugar daddy, so I know how it tastes. Can I judge the sugar babies?
I mean, I'm sure you can. They're just small.
Okay, I'm gonna say F because I don't like the way it tastes.
I'm gonna say I've never had them. All right, sweetest fish. I put them
A.
in B because I wish there was a sour version. I do like them, but I can't eat them like a lot at once. I have to eat like other things in between if I'm gonna eat them.
It is, I say, if you're eating like a whole bag of them, it is a lot of just the same flavor, and it does get a little boring.
Yes.
Which is why it's only an A and not F.
It's a B for me. Because if it was sour, then it would just make it so much better to just eat it more. But it's
Yeah.
All right, sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts.
I love sweet tarts. I think they're an A for me.
I don't know what it is. I like everything else, like this brand, but I don't like sweet tarts.
You don't?
No.
I like the sweet tart chewies. Those would be S tier for me.
Chewies are good. I would probably put those in B, but just the regular sweet tarts, I don't like them.
All right, take fives. Oh
Never
my
had 'em.
god. I think Trevor loves these. No. It's Austin my friend Austin loves these.
What are they? I know it's Reese's,
It's
but like
Reese's with
oh,
like
pretzels?
yeah, there's pretzels in it. It's like
That'd be good.
it's packed. Like it's a packed chocolate bar. So
I'll
like
have to try it.
you get a lot in it. I just don't like it. I don't like I like pretzels, but not like with everything
Not together.
everything combined, it's a little too much for me.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
I put it in C.
Never had them, so they're in Z. All right, Toblerone. Toblerone. I never know how to pronounce those. Those are good.
I like them. I put them in A.
I'm putting them in B.
It's basically like a Heath bar, but not as much toffee. More chocolate than
Yeah.
toffee.
Yeah.
It's like little tiny little toffee chunks.
Oh,
But they're weirdly
Tootsie Pop-
awkward. They're awkward to eat.
sorry. They are awkward to eat. Like they're fun and quirky, but kind of awkward.
Tootsie Pop. I'll put them in C. I like them and I like how big they are, but sometimes like they get really, it can like destroy the roof of your mouth.
Yes, it like cuts it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So,
say C as well, just because it hurts to eat them. They're good, but they're painful.
I love the commercials.
How many licks does it take to get to a center of a Tootsie Pop? One, two, three.
And people
Alright,
actually
we're
try
ready.
doing that and break their fucking teeth.
I have tried. It hurts.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
All right, Tootsie Rolls. I like the fruit flavored ones and stuff like that, but
Really?
chocolate ones, no. Yeah, like these next ones.
I like the chocolate ones, not the fruity ones. I'm gonna say the chocolate's a C.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll put C because I do eat. Like, I will eat them. Like if they're
Yeah.
there, they're not like disgusting. like F.
Yeah, but they're not like real chocolate either. It's weird to
No.
explain.
Now these fruit flavored ones, I love. I'll put them in A.
The only one out of those that I actually like is the green ones, but everything else is gross. So I'm putting them in
I don't
F.
like the blue ones, and that's the only ones I don't like because it's basically Starburst.
I mean, yeah, kind of. I don't think it tastes like Starburst. I don't
And the
know.
blue
Something about the
one,
flavor.
the blue one should be blue, like raspberry, but it's vanilla, and you're like, what the heck?
Oh
That is,
yeah.
what is it?
Yeah, that's just wrong.
It's very wrong.
All right, here's your favorite. I know where this one's going.
Gummy
Truly
worms.
sour gummy worms.
S. S tier. S tier.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say A. They're good. They're yummy. I will definitely eat them, but I don't think they're an S for
Yeah.
me.
TT, we do love the Toblerone nougats.
Twix.
Oh, S tier. Chocolate
S.
bar for me. It's tradition
So
for
good.
me to always get those on my first day of anything, right? So if it's like first day of school, first day of college, first day of work, I always got a Twix chocolate bar.
Aw.
All right, Twizzlers. I'll put them.
S.
I'll put them in C. I like.
I love Twizzlers.
In terms of just these flavored Twizzlers, I'll put them in C. I know they make other flavored Twizzlers, and I like those ones, but these ones I'll put them in C.
These ones are the OG, and I love them. S.
All right, Warheads. I'll put them in B, just because I don't really. I like them when they're sweet, which is kind of ironic because I like sour things.
I was gonna say
Because
that's
when they're
funny.
sour, they're like
They're
they're
sour.
sour, but
I
when they become sweet, you're like, oh, I like the sweetness of like the sweet flavor. Once the sour is gone.
I'm gonna put them in F just because I can't even get to that sweetness. As soon as I put them in my mouth, you know when you have something really sour and your jaw muscle starts to like cramp up? That's every time, and I cannot do it.
All right, Werther's Originals.
Oh, butterscotch. Right?
I don't. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I've ever had them. Like I've seen them, but I've never eaten them. Like on my own.
They're a B for me. They're nice and sweet.
All right. Next is what is that?
What? What the? I can't tell.
Never had.
I've never had it.
All right, Whoppers. Whoppers are a C for me.
Saying,
I'll eat them when they're there, but I don't seek out Whoppers.
yeah, I'm gonna say Whoppers are a C. I can have like maybe 2, but then the malt really starts to just like taste funky.
Yeah. All right, Yorks. I think they're F. They're not like I just don't seek them out.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna say C. Like I've said before, I'm not a huge mint chocolate person, but these are kind of refreshing when you have them.
Yeah. All right, last thing is Zeros. I've never had
of them. Never even heard of them.
All right, so let's go over. Let's compare my S tier to your S tier.
Okay.
All right, you have a lot more S's. I have the Sour Extreme Ropes, Airhead Ropes, Heath Bars, High Chews, Nerds, Sour Punch, Sour Patch, Sprees, Gummy Worms, and Twix. I mean,
Milky Way, Three Musketeers, Sour Ropes, Dots,
all right,
Hershey, Haichu, Lindor, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, cool. Anything you think is despicable on mine?
For me?
Yeah. You're like, oh, why? I just do not agree.
Let me see. For your S,
or just in general.
In general, I'm gonna say the fact that those strawberry things are on an A for you. That's funny.
I think it's because as a kid, like when we were little, my house would always have them, so there's kind of memories. But
that's fair. I can understand that. And then the fact that those what were they called? The runts are a C for you. I don't know. It just surprises me that you actually like those because I think they taste so nasty.
That's funny. Yeah, that's true.
Other than that, I mean, everything else seemed pretty fair. Those two just kind of shook me for a second. I was like, wait, what? Really?
What the? All right.
Is your tongue broken?
All right, guys. Well, comment if you disagree with anything that you see right here in front of you. Just in a second, we are going to move on to horror movies. But in terms of Haley's list, from what I can see, here, if I move mine over a bit, let's look at Haley's list. I think the fact that you like the push pops and baby bottle pops in B is a little off to me. It's like, dude, like, how often do you really ever eat those? And like, they weren't really that great. Like, they're gimmicky, but they're not, in terms of like functionality, they're not great.
They're not great in functionality, but flavor-wise, I love them. I don't know.
All right. So now I think we're going to move on to horror movies. So let me find hers for a second. I don't know why that happened. All right. Horror, third level on tier list. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a ton. I can't even read them. All right, I need to find a there, horror film franchise. All right, this is better. Okay, let's move this back over to the middle. Copy. All right, I'm gonna send this to you.
Okie dokie. Oh, good night, Sienna. Have a good sleep.
Good night, TT. All right, I sent that to you.
Okay, cool.
What is this? Get this thing out of here. All right. Got a good look.
Ooh. Oh, dang, there's a lot.
All right.
Oh my goodness, there's so many. All right, cool.
All right, let's just go down the first one, The Exorcist. Have you seen it?
I have. I think that is a classic. That's a good one. I'm gonna put that one in A.
It's pretty horrifying.
It is.
I'm gonna put it in B, just cause parts of it's a little bit too.
Too much for you?
Not too much. Like just a little goofy. Like the throw up scene. It's a little goofy.
That's true. I'm gonna change my mind and put it in B. That throw up scene was just too much.
Yeah. All right, The Thing. I'm gonna put that in A. That thing is legitimately like horrifying, but the effects and everything were so realistic and gross.
I've never seen it.
You
Yeah.
What? Nani?
Surprisingly enough, because I love horror films, I have never seen it.
Nani desu ka?
I
All right. Well, Silent Night, Deadly Night.
think I have seen that.
Is that the horror Santa movie?
Yeah, and it was so stupid.
I know I've seen
That's going
it.
in F.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Let's remove E. Go to the thing on the right, the toolbar, and hit remove.
The setting?
Yeah, and hit
delete row.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. All right, there we go. All right, Resident Evil.
That one's a good one.
I like the first one. Yeah.
I'm gonna say A for that one
Yeah, I
actually.
actually like it a lot. I would put it in A as well. I like
I
the
think
first one.
these are really creepy. The extra monsters, like apart from zombies, those things are freaking like crazy. I think it's a good, solid horror movie.
I concur.
The Fly.
The Fly.
I have never seen The Fly. I've never even heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
It has Jeff Goldblum in it. So the premise is, he's a scientist and he's discovered teleportation, and he's made two devices to teleport from one place to another. And when you have to be naked when you do that, so you don't infuse with your what's clothes. And a fly gets inside, and he infuses with the fly.
I know what you're talking about. Okay, I've never seen it. Remember, I think I've only seen like pieces here and there from when someone else was watching it.
I think it's great.
It looked good, but I don't think
it's
I've seen it enough to judge.
it's pretty horrifying. He throws up on this dude's hand and it just melts.
Oh, oh
It's
my
yeah, it's
gosh.
gross. It's brutal.
Oh, I gotta watch that one. That sounds good.
The effects are nasty. All right,
Candyman.
Candyman. I honestly think Candyman is a C. Eh,
I'm gonna say same. It
I
didn't
don't know
scare
what it.
me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just kind of just misses the. It's not bad, but it's not like I'm like, oh, let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like when I was gonna first watch it, I was expecting something creepy, and I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. I was like,
All right.
okay,
Here's a new rule. If it's something we definitely don't know of or haven't seen,
skip it.
yeah, just skip it. So I
Let me guess,
Camp Blood. I have no idea what that is.
I have no idea what that is.
All right, have you seen The Howling?
I I don't think so.
Okay, I have.
Have you?
Yeah, I think it's pretty terrifying. Um, it's pretty good, but so I'm gonna put it in B. It's pretty like dope. All right, so The Human Centipede.
Have you seen it?
No, I have not. So I'm gonna put it right there. I
It's
know about it.
so disturbing. I'm gonna say it. It's hard to judge this one because it's one of those. It's a good movie, but it's so disturbing. It's hard to watch.
Ugh.
I'm gonna say B. If you've seen the second one, oh my goodness, it is significantly worse, and I
Really?
physically cannot watch that ever again.
All right.
Ugh.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I've never seen it. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it.
I've heard about it, but I've never seen it either.
All right. Boogeyman. Which one's Boogeyman? I feel like I've heard it, and I feel like I've seen it, but I just don't remember what it is.
I'm gonna say that one. I think I have seen it, but I don't really remember. Yeah, same with you. I don't remember much.
All right.
So skip.
Yeah, I'll skip it. Friday the 13th.
S.
The first one for sure, I think,
Yes.
is an S.
This one doesn't have anything specific, so I'm gonna say that it's the first one. S for sure.
It's crazy that like that one scene of Kevin Bacon, you know, when he's getting like his throat stabbed or whatever, like from the bottom.
Yeah.
And then when you find out that was the mom, you're like, what?
Right? Like
She could do that? She has the strength? It's so funny, but yeah. All right, Lake Placid. Ooh, that's the crocodile movie.
I don't think I've seen it.
Okay. I love it. I think it's an A. The crocodile effects are so good.
Really?
Yes, for the time. Because they used a huge crocodile animatronic. And you're like,
Ooh.
oh, that's so awesome.
Okay.
All right, Open Water. I don't think I've seen that one.
Never seen it.
I've never seen Scanners.
Me either.
I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. All right,
Evil Dead.
I think this is the very first one, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna put it in A.
I am too.
I love how like easy, like it was such a simple movie, and when you think about it, like yes, you and your friends could have made that movie, and that's what's so great about it because it's like it's such a small thing, but like so
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kept me intrigued the whole time. I really like it.
All right. Well, okay. Would you consider Scary Movie a horror movie?
Yes.
I do like the first one a lot. Actually, the first one was actually kind of scary. Like, actually did have like the jump scares, even though it's a comedy.
Scary movie. I love it.
In
I'm gonna
terms of how good it
say
is, I'm gonna put it in B. It's a classic.
I think so too. Like it's not super horror because I think it is supposed to be like more on the funny side, but it's good still.
All right, Wishmaster. I've never seen it.
Never seen it.
All right, The Lost Boys. Have you seen that?
I did. I liked it. I think that's the vampire one. I really
Mm-hmm.
actually I like this one a lot. So I'm gonna do A.
I'm gonna do B. All right, Ginger Snaps. Have you seen that?
Uh-uh.
It's basically like werewolves.
Oh. That makes sense.
Dylan's girlfriend Lucy says it should be an A. Lost Boys.
Yeah, Lost Boys is good. Oh, where'd you put it? B?
I put a B.
Ah, that was good.
All right, Feast. Have you ever heard of Feast?
No.
So Feast is about like these people who are in like the desert, like they're in the desert, but it's like a desert bar, and here, Ginger Snaps. Don't remember. And there's these creatures who, that come out, but all the creatures want to do is mate, and yeah, it's kind of gross. Like one scene is really disgusting. Like it like face f's like some chick in the face.
Ew.
Yeah. Um, but I don't really remember too much of it besides that part.
So what would you judge it?
I'm putting it don't know, don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I Spit on a Grave, never heard of.
Never heard of.
Phantasm.
I've heard of it, but I have not seen it.
Same. So A Nightmare on Elm Street.
S.
I'm putting that in. That is horrifying.
I wasn't scared by it, but I genuinely enjoyed the movies.
Yeah.
And I think it's a classic.
All right. Alien, same thing. I think that's an S.
Alien, yeah, I'm gonna go S.
I will say I understand if you put it below that because it's a slow burn at first.
I'm gonna go with A, yeah.
It's a slow burn, but like once things start rolling, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright.
It takes a while though, so it's an A for me.
So I think Beware the Blob is the original one from like the 50s.
Uh-huh.
Because then The Blob in the 80s was like a remake of that one.
I have not seen it. I've heard of both, but I haven't seen them.
The Omen. I've heard of it.
I think I've seen it, but I didn't really.
I don't think I haven't seen it.
It's a D for me. It wasn't like.
Critters. Is that those little fuzzy creature things? Critters?
No, isn't that Gremlins?
No, there's another one called like
Critters. Oh yeah. I have never seen these. Ew. These things are ugly. They look like evil Furbies.
Yeah. I'm gonna put them in D. They're not that great.
I'm putting them in. Don't know. I've never seen them.
All right. Let's see.
The Hitcher?
Never heard of it.
Never.
Cloverfield.
Cloverfield. I like Cloverfield.
I put in A. There's some.
I'm gonna say B.
Yeah. I like that movie. There's just some decisions in it. I'm like, dang, like show me more, or like.
Was
why?
Cloverfield aliens?
No, it was the found footage, like in New York, and the big old monsters and like tiny little. It's not aliens, but.
Oh.
You're thinking 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh.
Which is like it's technically a sequel, but it's also a spin-off.
I have seen Cloverfield though. I do. Yeah, it's still a B for me.
Yeah. And then let's see, Children of the Corn.
Oh my god, that movie was stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in.
I
think they're stupid too.
Yeah,
I'm debating between D or F. I think I'll just put it in F.
It was so bad. I was like, I wasted so much time with that.
All right, Creepshow.
I think I've seen it. I just don't remember much of it, so I'm gonna say D.
Gotcha. I'm gonna say don't know. All right. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think that's a C. I think it wasn't as good as Scream, but it also,
agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Yeah.
ABCs of Death, Brotherhood. I've never heard of those.
Never heard of.
All right, Hostel.
Never heard of Hostel.
You never heard of Hostel?
Mm-mm.
So the premise of Hostel is like rich people abduct normal people and they live out their torture fantasies. So they like torture the normal people and like
Oh
kill
my
them
goodness.
and kill them. It's
Jeez.
yeah. It's always disturbed me. Not that they're like bad movies, but they're also not great. But they have also disturbed me a lot. So I'm gonna put them in D because like it's like I don't like the feeling or like the premise of like just torturing for
fun.
Yeah.
I get that.
All right, Blade.
Blade.
I like them. They're fun
I don't.
movies.
I gotta Google it because I actually don't know if I've seen it or not.
It's Wesley Snipes. He's the Marvel vampire hero.
I have not seen these.
You've never seen Blade?
I haven't.
Well, in terms of horror movies, they're not really horror. Well, the second one's the most horror movie-ish. But the first one, so I guess this is based off the first one. The first one itself is not
Yeah.
that. It's like it's a comic book movie, so I'll put it in C.
C. Okay.
Shake, Rattle, Roll. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Night of the Demons. Never heard of it. Oh,
Never heard of it.
Amityville Horror.
Amityville Horror is good.
I put it in B.
Yeah, same. I like Amityville.
Yeah. All right. Cabin Fever. I've heard of it, but never seen it.
Never seen it.
Evil Bong.
Never seen it. It sounds funny.
All right, Anaconda. I'm putting that in S. I love that movie.
I've seen it once. I didn't think it was super scary or anything or horrific.
I don't think it's scary, but I think J-Lo's awesome in it. And Ice Cube. Ice Cube's in it too.
I'm gonna say C for it.
I'm gonna put that in S. If it's on TV, I'll watch it. It's one of the things I'm like, ooh, so I sit down and watch.
You just gotta. Yeah, I get it. Final Destination.
I'll put those in.
I personally love them.
This is the very first one, right? So
yes,
I'll put the first one in B. It's a good movie.
I love them. First one for sure. It's an A for me.
Yeah.
Is that the one that has the escalator scene?
Well, that one's the number 3. Number 3 has the escalator scene. Or no, number 4. Number 4 has the escalator scene.
Okay, wait. Which one's the first one then? Is that the NASCAR?
No. Number 4 is the NASCAR.
Which one's the first one?
Well, okay, so there's the Final Destination, which I think might be the first one. Which I was thinking this is the first one, and there's Final Destination. Because the fourth one, I think, was supposed to be like the quote-unquote reboot of the franchise.
Final Destination. Either way, I love them all. I'm very entertained by those. So it's an A for me.
The fifth one was crazy. I was like, whoa, what? That was a prequel all along?
All right.
Fright Night. That's the vampire one where like the dude's the premise is this teenager's mom is dating a vampire, and he the mom doesn't believe him, and
I think I've seen that. I like that one. I'm gonna say C.
Yeah, I'm putting it in C.
From Dusk Till Dawn. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
I'll put it in C. I like it. It's just a little really goofy to me. Effects were a little meh.
Yeah. Have you seen Ghoulies?
I have not.
Me either. Okay. Halloween.
The first one, I will put it in A. It's
an S for me.
It's pretty good.
It's an S. It's the OGs.
I just think it's dumb how stupid Strong he is, but whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I guess like quote unquote he's the embodiment of evil, but to me, just because you're evil,
doesn't mean you're like strong. Stupid strong. I get it, yeah.
Whereas like Jason Voorhees has that freaking, he's got that strength.
Yeah.
Because he's a freaking zombie freak. Anyways, Tremors. I love Tremors. It's classic to me. I put it in S.
I've never seen it.
What?
Yeah.
Nani?
Nani?
All right, peace, Dylan. Have a good night. Sweet dreams.
Have a good night. Hellraiser.
The very first one, I'll put it in. I kind of want to put it in A, but I also want to put it in B because it's not really that great of a movie, but it is disturbing.
We're going with horror though, so I'm putting it in A because the horror factor on that one is good.
That is true. Yeah, A horror
I like,
factor on that
I,
was.
yeah, I
It's
like that one.
dude. Whenever he's like just the, what is it? His that dude just skinless.
Oh my God,
It's
that
like
scared
it's
me.
disgusting.
The first time I saw it, I was like, oh gosh.
All right, so Hills Have Eyes. I've seen the remake. I haven't seen the original.
I don't know
But
if I've seen it actually.
it's basically like inbred people that live in the
I
hills,
have seen it.
and
I'm
they
gonna say
and then,
D.
and then they kill people to eat them and kidnap the women to make babies.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that was a stupid movie. I'm gonna say F.
Yeah,
I did not like
I,
that movie.
I didn't like it either.
Child's Play.
It's still it's an A for me, but it terrifies me as a kid.
That's with Chucky, right?
Yeah,
Ah, really? I thought that. Gonna be controversial, I know, but I thought that was a really bad movie. I thought the whole thing was so stupid.
I like it. It is stupid, but like, it's enjoyable to me.
It's an F for me. I didn't like it.
All right, Insidious.
I think Insidious does really well with the music to the point where the jump scares literally just get you every time.
I
So it's gonna be
know.
an A for me.
Yeah, no, I like it too. A for me.
And I like the storyline for that one too. I think it's just very intriguing.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, Jaws.
Jaws.
I give Jaws an A. Do I give it an A or B? I think it's great, but it's so slow. And
I have never seen it.
good God, woman. All right. Let's see.
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers is great.
I was gonna say that's a good one.
I'm putting an A.
Yeah, me too. There we go.
After that, then it's debatable. Never heard of. Oh, Joyride. I remember Joyride.
I don't think I've seen that.
Okay.
Are you rating Joyride or no?
I'll give it a C. It's not a bad movie. It's just a little goofy. Like, why is this guy like? So it's about these people like piss off this truck driver, and the truck driver just keeps like terrorizing them. But it's just to the point where I'm like, why is this guy like taking his time to terrorize? Like, yeah, they were being annoying at first or something like that, but at that point, like, dude, like, you got some major road rage.
I think the scariness of that is the fact that some people really do have some major road rage.
Yeah, Ju-on, I never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Wrong Turn, I hate those movies.
I don't think I've seen Wrong Turn.
It's kind of like Hills Have Eyes, but in the forest.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but nah.
Yeah. Reanimator, I've heard of it, never seen it.
Never seen it.
Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Heard of it, but haven't seen it.
The Ring. Oh,
The Ring
terrified me. I'll give it a B.
That one, yeah, I'm gonna do B for that one. The Return of the Living Dead. Have I seen that? That sounds like it's a sequel.
Yeah. I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
Let me see.
It's an old movie.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Cold Prey, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Basket Case, I've heard of it, never seen it.
Never seen or heard of it.
Gingerbread Man, I think I've seen it. I just don't really remember it much.
I've never heard of it.
It's kind of stupid. Actually, it's mega stupid. So, I'll believe
Carrie!
Carrie, the very first one?
Yes. They made another one?
Yeah,
I know they remade it.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Like the.
Oh. This is the very first one, like OG. Say S because it's one of the OGs.
I'm gonna put it in C because although it's not a bad movie, I don't like their sound design and like their audio in the movie is very bad.
Actually, I'm gonna put it in A. It is an OG, and I think that's why it's so high up. But the storyline is a bit slow.
Yeah.
It takes a while for anything like actually interesting to happen, so
Ooh,
it's an A.
ooh, Pumpkinhead. I think that's a classic as well, but it's also
That's a
not.
classic.
I
It's not.
think I don't think I'll put it. I'm gonna put it in B.
I'm gonna put it in C.
You're kind of right. I'll put it in C.
Ouija. Ouija was good to me.
I've never seen
I
it.
think it's um
I've heard about it. I've never seen it.
I think it's a decent movie. It's one of those. I think it only freaked me out because Ouija boards are just freaky. I'm gonna give it a B.
All right, let's see. Mega Shark, never seen it. Buddy Man, never
Nope.
seen it. Killjoy,
Nope.
never seen it. Maniac Cop,
Nope.
never seen it. Have you
Nope.
seen Prom Night?
I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar.
Let's skip it. Night of the Living Dead. Have you seen that one?
Nope.
All right, let's skip that. One Missed Call.
That was
That
stupid.
was stupid. Put that in F.
I remember going to see it with my best friend. We were so excited, and then we watched it. And I was like, "This is
Dude,
dumb."
I was like, why is there freaking beads coming out of people's mouths? All right, Paranormal Activity. The
These
very
movies
first one.
genuinely scared me.
The very first one I'll put as a B. Just cause like
Which one's the first one? Is that the one with?
it's just the lady and the dude in their house.
Is it the sister?
No, it's just the
Oh, just the lady and the dude. It's not the family.
Yeah.
Okay, that one wasn't as good. I'm gonna give it this. That one was a C.
yeah. I just put it in B. Like I liked it. It was scary, but
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. That is an
This is an F.
S. That was horrifying.
Oh, that movie scared me. I could not have the TV on that static, like at home. You know, when you have the VHS set,
Yeah.
you take it out and it's like static. I couldn't do it. It scared me. I'd run out of the room.
It's awful.
Terrifying.
All right, Cube. Have you ever seen Cube?
No,
All right,
Never even heard of it.
Subspecies.
no.
All right, The Purge.
I don't think The
What
Purge
is
is like a
happening?
really horrific. I'm gonna give that a D.
Yeah, I'll give it a D as well.
We had actually had a conversation about that the other night. You're like, I hate that they killed off the dad. Like,
Yeah. All right, Psycho. Have you seen Psycho?
I have seen Psycho. Have you?
I'm gonna put it in B because once the revelation comes, you're like, holy shit, that's actually like horrifying.
Yeah.
Like it's not
I
scary
agree.
now because everyone knows it so well. That if you watch it, you're like, oh, it's not like you know what's happening, so it's not scary.
Yeah.
But
I agree. I'm gonna stick with B.
all right, Puppet Master. Have you seen those?
I think so.
I'm gonna put them in D because, or actually, I don't know, D or F, because it's not like they're bad
F.
movies, but
It's an F for
I don't,
me. I didn't
it's just
like
it's very goofy. It's so
Yeah.
goofy. I've never seen Record.
it. Either.
All right, Saw.
Oh, Saw. Saw's an A. I love Saw.
I'll put it. Yeah, the very first one I like, because it's like a thriller and you're just like want to get. It's like a mystery.
I think the first and second I really liked. After those, it was like, okay.
You're just torturing people, like just to see how to torture, like see the different ways to kill somebody.
Well,
And
it's
they got
confused
something.
me too, because like at some point you killed him off and then he's back to life, and I'm like, bro, die.
Yeah.
Scream.
Scream is an S tier.
Agreed. My best friend and I realized that we could never be detectives because while watching Scream, every single person were like, "There's the killer! Kill him!" And it was never actually the killer, and we would have killed out the whole cast.
I was 100% correct with the new Scream when
You
the
were.
movie started.
I was halfway correct. You were completely correct.
I was like, oh, that's what it is.
I got one of them. I didn't get the other.
It does make you second guess or triple guess throughout the movie,
Oh yeah.
but like if you just stick to your guns with the first guesses, you're most of the time.
You're right. All right, Sharknado.
You know, I've actually only seen clips, so I've never seen it. Really.
I've never seen it because it sounds stupid.
All right, The Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, that one's good.
I'm gonna put that in A.
That one. Oh, I don't know if I want to put this in A or S.
Dude, the funniest thing is the would you fuck me? I fuck me. I fuck me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in A. Ugh,
It's
I
so
love
stupid.
it. Never heard of Sleepaway Camp.
I've heard of it, never seen it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Chainsaw. Yes,
Ugh, I hate-
that one.
Like
A.
it's an A, but like I hate like just
They're
it's so
so
horrifying.
stupid.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
The person, it's always, the main person is always so stupid and it drives me insane.
Yeah.
All right, the Blair Witch Project.
I'm gonna put that in B. I've always kind of found it dumb, in my
I
opinion.
hated it. It was so
Yeah.
boring, and I feel like nothing happened. Anything that they would film, I was like, this is stupid. This is an F for me.
Actually, I'll
It
put
made me
that.
mad.
I'll put that in D.
I was
Yeah.
genuinely mad about that because I was like, oh, this is gonna be really creepy. And I was like, this is such a waste of time.
Yeah.
All right, Predator.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
can officially say that I've
It's
watched it
S
now.
tier. That shit's awesome.
I'm gonna say A. It's amazing, but I don't think it qualifies for S tier.
I think it's amazing.
It's really good though. Over
Over here.
the one.
The one with Daniel Radcliffe, right?
Yes.
I remember seeing that, and it did scare the F out of me. I'll put that in B.
Freaked me out. This one is an A for me. It was funny because when I saw this movie, it was actually on a double date, and the way that my friend sat with her guy, I had to sit next to my guy on one side of him, and that was the side he had a broken hand. He still wanted to hold hands with me. We got to a scary moment, and I flinched and I like squeezed his broken hand, and he was just like, was
What the heck?
I was like, I'm so sorry.
For me, what gives it a B is I hated the ending. I was like, oh, I mean, it's fine because he like got to reunite with his family in a way. But I was just like, what the heck?
But we thought
like,
he solved and
yeah,
fixed
I
everything.
know. That's what I was like.
That's what made me mad.
Same.
What was the whole point of him doing all that stuff if
Yeah.
it didn't fix it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was, what's the
That
whole
made me
point?
mad.
I've
Never seen
Troll. I've never seen
Urban
Urban Legend.
Legend.
Underworld.
I think
Underworld.
it's in Underworld. Let me Google it.
Underworld is an A for me. It's the
I think I've only seen it once, but I don't really remember much about it. And for that reason, I'm gonna do D.
all right. Hatchet. Have you seen that? It's about a deformed dude who lives in like the swamp, and he just kills people with a hatchet.
No.
It's like Jason, but not Jason.
I have not.
All right, It.
Yes.
I wonder which It is talking about. It doesn't really
This
say.
this one looks like the old version. The design of the label, I think this is the original It.
Okay. Well, if it's the original one, I'm gonna put it as a B.
Same.
All right,
I feel like,
Leprechaun.
yeah, I have not seen that. It looks stupid, so I decided not to
Yeah,
watch it.
they're really dumb. I'll put it as an F.
VHS. I think I watched it, but I didn't like it.
I've actually never watched the VHS ones.
Well, we can skip it then, because I don't really remember.
All right,
The Conjuring.
I'll put
Conjuring is an
that
A
as
for
an
me.
A. Yeah.
That one genuinely freaked me out. I love the Conjuring series. Zombieland.
Zombieland.
I don't think it's scary. I think it's
scary.
absolutely hilarious. So that's going to be an A for me because anytime it's on, I will watch it.
I'll put it as a B. It's not bad. Don't know what that is.
I think
All right.
there was some Japanese movie that I've seen because I think that's Japanese, but it's about like a camera and it's a horror film, and that one gave me nightmares.
All right.
So I don't know if that's what that is or not. So we'll skip it.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill S.
I'm gonna put
That one
it.
is top tier for
Put
me.
it in A. All right. Gremlins. That
S.
is a S for me as well. It's so cute.
It's an OG. It's cute. It's a good storyline. Creative.
Creative.
Mm-hmm. House on Haunted Hill. Oh, that's a good one. I liked that one.
I don't remember that one.
That one. That one they got invited to a house and it's like haunted and stuff, and I don't. It's really hard to explain actually. I just remember I really liked it. So it's an A. It's my brother's favorite.
Freaking Christmas music started freaking playing in the background. What the heck?
Hey.
All right. What's next?
Invasion of Body Snatchers. Never heard of it.
Have you watched Jack Frost?
No. Yes. Yes, it was dumb.
Yeah.
That's an F for me.
All right. Jurassic Park.
S.
S.
Top tier.
I concur.
Never seen Piranha.
I have. It's so dumb. Put it in F.
Thanksgiving. Never heard of it.
It's the one with the killer. I think this is the one with the killer turkey.
So stupid.
Yeah, it's very dumb. Alright, My Bloody Valentine. Have you seen that?
I think so. I'm Googling it.
I'm gonna put
No,
it...
I have not. I'll just say I don't know.
I'm gonna put that in D. It's alright. The Descent. Have you seen that one?
Yes. That one
was
was
terrifying.
freaky.
I'm gonna put that in A.
That's an A. That one's legitimately freaked me out.
Yeah. The Descent was quite...
That's the one with cave people, right? It had those creepy cave
yeah.
people. Yeah, that one freaked me out.
Dude, a lot of people, like, I don't know. To me, it's one of those movies where, like, oh, man, I wish he didn't have to die. Oh, like, they killed off a lot of people, and you're like, damn, I wish they didn't have to die.
Right? Yeah, I agree.
Sharktopus, never seen it.
Never seen it.
The Mummy.
I like The Mummy.
Yeah, I'll put that
I'm
in
gonna say
S.
that one's a B. There wasn't much horror to that one. I just liked it. It was a good story.
I think there's a lot of horror. Like, there's a lot of comedy, but there's also a lot of horror in it, too.
I think the comedy kind of ruins the horror factor.
I think that's what makes the movie great, though.
That's fair. Happy Death Day. Have you seen that?
Yes. I
like that one.
love these ones. I watched the second one, too. I'm putting A, though.
I haven't seen the second one.
I
really like that one.
All right, so let's see.
Quarantine?
That's the one where, like, people are locked in an apartment building, and
yeah.
they have no choice but to just go up.
This one was okay.
I'm gonna say C because I hated the ending. I was like, I liked my movies to have resolution. And I hated that, like, everyone just died in the end. Like, you went up to the top and ended up just dying.
That was annoying.
I was like, gosh dang, I wasted so much time.
Sinister.
I'm gonna put that in S tier. That is a good scary movie.
That one is freaky.
Like that one, this one's a little different in terms of, like, dying in the end, because this one, he actually, like, he went through, like, so much process of, like, trying to figure things out, but it was just too late. The dude got to his kids already.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
It was, I love it. I feel like that was a really creative, scary movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Strangers.
Black Xmas, I never
heard of it.
Pet Sematary.
I like that one. That one's gonna be a B.
I didn't really like it that much.
Really?
Yeah, I'll put it in D. Let's see. What else is there?
Ghostbusters.
So
that's an S.
I'm gonna put it in A. I always
really?
thought, yeah. There's one I know it's a classic decision and a classic moment in the movie, but I was like, why? This is the Marshmallow Man scene. I'm just like, what? I'm like,
you're
why?
right.
Just like
that.
Why did you do
that?
Because he wished for it, right? By accident. You're like, what the heck? I was like, why?
Bro. Yeah. Okay. Alien versus Predator. I really liked it.
I'll put that in A.
I watched that, like 2.5 weeks ago?
Do I want to put it in A or B?
I'm putting it in B.
I'll put it in B because there's some things I wish they did differently.
Agreed.
But, yeah.
Okay.
A Haunted House. Oh, that's the parody version of Paranormal Activity.
I mean, I'll give that a D. It wasn't good.
Raz, never heard.
Never heard.
Mm, oh,
47
meters
meters
down.
down. That's the water one, right?
That's
When they
the
went in the
shark.
ocean.
That's the shark one. Yeah.
I never watched it.
It was honestly, you know that new movie, the with the cell phone tower thing.
Yeah.
It was basically a ripoff of this one.
Oh,
Because the
really?
exact same thing happens. Like her friend, like goes to do something and then comes back, and like whoa, like they're together. But then like later you realize like oh her friend was dead the whole time,
Oh my
and
god.
she was losing oxygen, so that's why she was hallucinating that her friend was alive.
Oh.
It was honestly
Okay.
now that I think about it,
It's like a full
it's a
ripoff.
full ripoff, just
Dang.
underwater instead of high up in the sky. But it was the same revelation, so I give it a C for it being the original one, just underwater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
The OG one.
I think that's
Honestly,
OG.
I've never seen the OG one. Like I've seen clips and stuff, but so I'll put
Have you
it.
seen any Frankenstein?
I'll put it. Don't know. Don't remember.
Okay. I'm gonna say C. It was okay.
Yeah, I know the story of them. All right, Goosebumps.
Yeah.
The Goosebumps stories were actually pretty scary.
Yes, the books and stuff.
So,
There were some shows that were okay.
Oh, is this
the
is
movie?
this the movie?
This is the movie.
The Jack Black movie? Oh, I've never seen it. So I'm put
It
don't
was
know.
bad. It was not good.
Don't know. Okay. What's next? Unfriended. Have you seen that one?
I think so.
I thought it was so stupid. I'll put that in F.
Yeah, I agree.
It was so dumb. I was like, are you kidding me?
The Dentist, never seen it.
Never seen it. The Shining.
The Shining, F.
I'll put that in A.
It's a long movie, but that is a good one.
It's because it's so long. I'm just like, it's hard I can't like. I have to watch it right when it starts to like all the good stuff. I have to skip all the setup and everything.
It takes a while to set it up.
28 Days Later. Have you seen it?
I'm Googling it now because I actually don't remember. It sounds familiar, but no.
No?
Well, actually, I don't know. No, I haven't.
Oh.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it in. Don't remember.
I'm gonna put it in C. It could be better. Could have been better. Dracula. Same thing. Don't remember.
Yeah. House of Dark Shadows. Never seen it.
Never heard of it. Birdemic. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Bikini Bloodbath. What?
Never heard of it.
House of a Thousand Corpses. I've heard of it, but never seen it.
Never seen it.
Wolf Creek. Never seen it.
The Boy. I like The Boy.
I've never seen it.
I like it until you figure out what's going on, and then it's like, oh, that's dumb. So I'm giving that a D.
I know everything about it, but I've never seen it.
It's a D. I feel like the creep factor kind of just goes away completely once you figure it out.
Creep, never seen it.
Never seen it.
Malevolence, never seen it.
No.
Grizzly, never seen it.
No.
The Babysitter, never seen it. Have you?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Really?
Yeah, F.
Don't know. Okay.
Hollow Man.
Hollow Man. Oh, that's the one with Kevin Bacon.
Never seen it.
I give it a B.
I don't know. Alright.
So they're trying to cure something within animals, and then within people. And it ends up that they discover, like, they end up making invisibility. And they tried. I think they tried it on Kevin Bacon to like save his life or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or they did something, and Kevin Bacon's character ends up becoming invisible. And then he ends up like killing people and stuff like that. And then yeah.
That sounds actually kind of interesting.
Yeah. I like the movie. All right, See No Evil.
Sounds good.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
Basically, yeah, like these kids try to break into this person's house and he's blind, so they're like, oh, this is an easy, like.
That's not See No Evil.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I googled it. See No Evil. Maniac terrorist. Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of a completely different thing. I read it wrong. I've never seen See No Evil then.
All right.
What
Well,
am I thinking of? Do you know what I'm thinking of?
yes, I know what you're thinking of. But,
Okay, okay.
So I was like, that's not the movie.
No, I've never
All
seen
right.
it then.
Grave Encounters. Never seen it.
Nah.
Dead Snow. Have you seen that one? It's the
Mm-mm.
Nazi zombies.
No.
All right. Salem's Lot. Never seen it. Witchboard.
No.
Never seen it. Don't
No.
Breathe is the one you're talking about.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I give that a C.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. That's. Oh, I'm glad it's on here because I really liked that movie.
I give it a C because.
B.
What the hell?
I would give it a B just because that one kind of kept me like in suspense almost the whole time. And like you feel, I like this one because you feel bad for the guy, and then you realize, oh my god, no, this guy's bad news.
That was annoying.
What happened?
Someone came in and said a slur.
What the heck? Can people not be the way that they are?
I removed it, but it took me a little bit to even notice it. So I don't know how long it was up there for.
Bruh. Why?
But
Why?
anyways. Where were we? Alright, House.
House.
Never
seen
it. Messengers.
No.
That's the one with, what's her name? I can't remember her name.
I'm gonna Google it. What is it? Messengers?
The Twilight girl.
Oh, Kristen Stewart?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, I've never seen that. Never seen it.
Alright.
Have you? Like, did you actually watch it?
I think I saw it like forever ago. That's whatever.
What are you gonna rate it?
I'll just leave it. It's not really. I don't remember.
Okay.
The Stepfather. Have you seen that one?
No.
Chud.
No.
I don't even know what that says.
Necromantic. Never seen it.
The Prophecy and the Dark Man. The Toxic Avenger. All right, I'm gonna skip all the way until basically A Quiet Place. Have you?
I like The Quiet Place.
Yep, I'll give that an A.
That's an A.
Ooh, all right.
Got a pretty good list.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of ours are very similar.
Yeah. Looking at both of ours together. Cool. All right. That was a lot of. We got our movies out of the way.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, let's see. Fall season. What other tiers are on here? What's something we can kind of look up at? All right, Thanksgiving food.
Ooh. I think that could be a good one.
Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yes.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me what some of these are. Some of these I don't recognize.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of. S, A, B, C, F. Okay. So go ahead and get rid of D and the best.
Okay. Delete. Delete. Okay, so S, A, B, C, F is what we have.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. All right. Very first one, classic.
Rolls.
Biscuit and rolls.
I feel like that's a must.
I'm gonna put that in A because I like making sandwiches. I end up making like turkey sandwiches. I'll cut up my turkey, put it in the
I'm
roll.
gonna say A. I love them. I usually have like 2, and then eat them throughout the week.
All right, how about green beans?
So my family does like a green bean cast. Actually, I think that's on here. Okay, so never mind. Just plain green beans. That's gonna be a no from me. I don't do plain green beans on
Well, I don't think they're
Thanksgiving.
plain. They're tossed and cooked and whatever.
Okay, C.
But I mean, if you don't like green beans, you can just put F.
I like green beans. I don't know. If they're plain or like cooked the way this looks, it doesn't seem Thanksgiving to me. Just because that's not what we usually have.
True.
So I'll say C because I do like them.
I put it in C as well. All right.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, S tier. Always have mac and cheese with my meal.
S tier. Agreed.
All right. So far, we're the same. All right, ham. This is where we can be
Ham.
divisive. I personally, Mary, you go first. Do yours first.
Okay, I was gonna say I've never had ham on Thanksgiving. It's always turkey. So for me, because this is Thanksgiving food, I know some people don't like turkey, but it's an F for me. Not for Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna put it in F as well. I typically don't eat the ham, and when I do, it's like very thin and small slice. I don't know what it is. I don't really like ham. I don't like the flavor of ham.
Fair. I love ham, but like with my family, the way we do it, turkey is always Thanksgiving, ham is always Christmas.
Yeah, I always do. It's always both ham and turkey for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Is this next one popcorn? Or
Popcorn.
Is that caramel popcorn?
No, regular popcorn.
All right,
That's
I don't know
weird.
who eats popcorn here.
That's an F.
All right, French fries. Do your
That's
family make
an
French
F.
fries?
No.
We make seasoned fries. You know, like the cold frozen seasoned fries.
For Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
Interesting.
like they're
I
like the
don't-
wedges or whatever.
Genuinely, I don't think I've ever actually seen fries as part of a Thanksgiving meal, so that's interesting.
I'll put C. We do it. All right, pumpkin pie.
S tier for me. I love pumpkin pie.
I hate pumpkin pie. All right, I think these next ones are also green beans, so we can just skip that one.
Okay.
All right, mashed potatoes.
S tier. I
Yes.
love mashed potatoes.
Ooh, next one's baked potato. I'll put baked potato on B. I do like baked potatoes too.
I'm gonna say same. I've never actually had it with Thanksgiving, but I think it could be a good option. Is that banana cream pie? I'm gonna say C. It doesn't really scream Thanksgiving for me, but it's not gross. What about you?
These bananas?
Yeah, it's banana cream pie.
Oh, yeah, I'll put F. I don't eat anything else like I don't eat fruit pies. All right.
This is one of the few fruit pies I can tolerate. Brussels sprouts. These look like they're nice and roasted. And that's the only way I'll actually eat them is so C.
I'll put them in C as well. I hardly ever eat them.
The way your mom made them, they were delicious. So if it's like the way she made them, yes, I will eat them for Thanksgiving.
Is this raspberry pie?
Cherry.
Cherry? All right, well,
It's an F.
I'm gonna put them in F.
I don't like it.
What is this next thing? Is that marshmallows and
Sweet potatoes.
oh, sweet
It's like a sweet potato casserole, so you put marshmallows on top of them. It's good.
Yeah, I'll put them in F.
Nah, that is an A for me.
I only eat my sweet potatoes as French fries.
Have you had a sweet potato casserole though? It's so good.
Ugh. All right, what's this? Yams?
Carrots.
Carrots.
It's either yams or carrots. I genuinely can't tell.
I think they're yams.
Yams.
I don't put them. I don't
If it's
eat
cooked
them.
this way, I'm gonna say C.
I don't eat them. All right, this is a chocolate pie.
Chocolate pie.
I'll put that in C.
That's a C.
A lot of times they're too chocolatey.
Because it's good, but it's good. It just doesn't scream Thanksgiving to me.
Is this stuffing?
Yes, that is S.
I'll put that in B.
I love eating that on like sandwiches.
I don't
With
really
turkey.
I don't eat stuffing.
Oh, I like eating it with the food. I
Because
can't eat it by
it's weird because
itself.
it's bread, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's with the triple bread? I already got my bread in the roll.
Listen, it's a different kind of bread. You can never have too much bread.
I don't know what this next thing is. What the hell is that?
Cranberry sauce.
I don't use cranberry sauce on
I don't
anything.
either. We always have it, and I don't like it, so I'm put F.
Ooh, is this an apple? What do they call it? Apple
Like apple.
fritter?
It's
Or
like an
something
apple
like
pie, apple fritter. Yeah.
that? I'll put a C. I'll eat a slice.
I will not. F. It's a texture thing for me.
Yeah.
So this is green bean casserole, and I love it. So this one
goes
is
an
S
A.
for me.
That goes an A for me.
Oh, I love green bean.
Oreo cream pie.
Ah, yeah, that's
S.
a B.
S. All right.
Okay, so this is
baked
kind of
beans?
controversial. I don't know if this is baked beans because the picture looks like pork and beans.
It looks like baked beans to me, like those sweet
Okay,
beans.
so if it's baked beans, then A.
I think it's baked beans. I give it an A as well.
Okay.
What is this next
Ice
thing?
cream.
Ice cream?
Chocolate ice cream.
Oh, I mean, if it's chocolate ice cream,
F.
I'll put it in a C.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll just see. The
Alright.
next one is the same thing that we've already done. It's banana cream pie.
Oh, we'll just leave it. All right.
Yeah.
This is mashed potato still. All right.
Yeah.
All right. The turkey.
Turkey. S.
S. If you don't
Pecan
like.
pie.
I'll put
A.
in. What's under the pecans?
It's like a gooey. It's not like runny gooey, just like a sticky gooey filling. It's really sweet and yummy.
I typically don't eat it, so I'll just put an F. What's this next thing?
I think this next one
is
is.
The
Scallops?
potato scallops?
I think so. Like cheddar potato scallops.
Yeah, S.
I'm gonna say B. I've never had it for Thanksgiving, but I totally would.
LMAO, someone put McDonald's.
F. I mean, okay. I guess if you don't really have family,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'm just not gonna put it on because that makes no sense.
Okay, I put it in F.
All right, corn. Corn is
A.
A. And then look at
A
that.
live turkey. I'm gonna say S. Everybody needs a live turkey.
All right, ours is pretty similar, just besides the pies. I think
Yeah.
pies are the only difference.
Yeah, I think so. Well, good. That means we're gonna have a really good Thanksgiving.
And we're gonna be in Vegas. All right, guys.
Yes.
Those of you who don't know, during Thanksgiving week, we will actually be in Las Vegas. So check out for those upcoming videos in a month, basically.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Okay, cool.
All right, but I think you know what? I think that's all we got. For tonight for you guys. That was a 2-hour-ish stream, so if you enjoyed it,
Pretty good content, yeah.
if you enjoyed it, please let us know.
Give
If
us
you
a
didn't-
thumbs up.
If you did not, please let us know. I don't know next time when we'll stream again, but yeah.
Yeah, so if you like that video, give us a thumbs up and make sure to hit the subscribe button down below.
For reals. All right, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll, see you later.
Bye.